Hello YouTube, this is Baby Sunshine, and I'm doing a review for the game Robocraft on PC through Steam. So I've been playing this game for, I don't know, 2 years now. Played it in alpha and in beta, and seems like every time they do an update, the game just gets that much better. I believe we're in the live version finally, but when I started playing, I think might have been alpha. But yeah, it started out very simple. I think they were just getting down the physics of the game, and they just continue to add new ideas for the movement abilities, the weaponry, defense mechanisms, and things of that nature. But here's my Robocraft. It's basically just a mech because of the legs here, with just your basic machine gun, some shields. It's very basic. So my strategy here is to not really put a whole lot of thought into the construction or the engineering of the craft, but just build something that's really functional, it's only designed to kill, not really designed to do much else, because you can use plasma cannons, you can snipe people, you can even use I guess it's called a plasma blade, where you can sneak up on people, jettison your craft into them, and then cut their craft in half. So I'll show you my inventory here. Very basic, squares, angles of different types, basic wheels, because I traded them in for the mech legs, and I continually am destroying or selling the pieces that I don't use. So I've had these wheels in the past. The wheels were very efficient, but the mech legs can actually hop, and so I noticed I would get sniped often, so I used the legs to jump up and avoid, plasma blasts, snipe shots, things of that nature. There's rocket boosters, which can be used for going forwards. They can be used for going up. It's kind of nice to use it in conjunction with the legs, because then you can get more height or a sustained altitude when you jump. Helicopter blades. There are tracks if you want to make a tank. Hover blades, which can be fun, but there's a limitation on how high you can actually go up. These skis, which are kind of a gimmick to me, because I'd rather just use wheels or something. These spider legs, which actually allow you to climb over mountains, often used with the sniper guns, and some people even add wings to it as well, so you can climb up on top of a mountain and then snipe somebody. Let's see. In terms of weaponry, you've got the plasma cannon, machine guns. These are I guess they call it a Tesla Ripper. Those are pretty awesome for up close encounters when you run into them. For those that want to heal, they've got the Nano Binder, which allows you to not only heal people, but you can damage people as well. And that can be quite annoying, because you can daisy chain that, where you might have 3 or 4 healers all healing one another, and then they focus fire you. Since they can all heal one another, you can't actually kill any one person. That can get kind of annoying. These overshields are quite nice, because the blocks, they only have a certain amount of strength to them, and once you can chip away at the blocks pretty easily. But with these shields, it takes a lot of firepower to actually get through these shields, and there's quite a lot of them. These other weapons I don't have a whole lot of experience with. These look like they've been somewhat recently added to the game. Plasma cannons, you basically it's like a tank shot basically. Sniping, more machine guns. These are all varying in power. So when you first start playing the game, you get something very basic, and then as you level up, you go through this process here, just getting more and more powerful weaponry. And they used to have a talent tree. I don't know if they've changed it, but anyways, here's additional items that you can actually add to your vehicle, such as radar jammers. These are pretty new. I need to gain more experience with them, but this one stuns the enemy. This one, there's one that cloaks. Another one that teleports you, which would be incredible if you could teleport and cloak and then sneak up on somebody and use that Tesla Ripper to cut their craft in half. Let's see, there's the... so some kind of shield, boost power regeneration, right? The radar jammer is pretty necessary with the radar. Otherwise, you're kind of out there blind, and if there's a mountain line of sighting you, you can't actually see them. The other thing I was talking about with recycling is as you level up, you often buy parts or experiment with different weapons or movement abilities, and maybe you decide you don't like that particular style of gameplay. So what you do is you sell it off, and then you get more of these points, which then allow you to buy more cubes, or not cubes, they actually changed that. You used to have to buy cubes, and the cubes had varying strength. It doesn't work like that anymore. But you can buy these components. Oh, these are interesting. These rods here, like if you have too many guns, and the guns have a range of motion to them, and the range of motion actually stops you from adding more and more guns in a particular area, but if you use these little risers, it helps you add even more guns in a more condensed area. Or you can do that with movement things or whatever you want to do, but that's typically what I use them for. These helium blocks are really interesting because you can essentially create a blimp or kind of like a hot air balloon. It just allows you, or add it to a plane if you need more lift. In the past, I've even created craft that just use rockets, and they kind of skate along the ground. I wasn't even using the steering skid or steering ski. I wasn't even using that. I was just basically had so much thrust I could propel my craft on the ground, and it was so insanely fast that no one could even really hit me. But I went with a blend between the mech legs, which is essentially makes me like a tank, similar to these tracks, but I think I move a little bit faster. I'm able to jump. It seems to be the most overpowered movement at the moment, and then with the machine gun tends to be the most overpowered, because with the plasma shot, the laser cannon, you have to be very accurate, and if not, then you're going to be essentially a sitting duck. So that's the basics. Here's some more cosmetic items. These, to me, are unnecessary, but if you want to look cool, like these flags kind of trail, your country flag will trail behind you as you fly around or whatever. I've even seen some people turn their mech or their craft into a dragon or different variants. There's some pretty cool ideas floating around out there, but anyways, I'm gonna go back to my mech just to show you some basic functionality here. So you can drop in blocks like so. I think did I run out? No. Yeah, and they have to be connected, because you see there, if it's not connected, it won't actually be functional. So you can get really creative with it, and you can also augment the color by, let's see, just adjusting this. I don't know why that's doing that, but pretty basic. Just paint it however you want. That's locking me out. Maybe I need to unlock those colors, I'm not sure. It's been a while since the last update, since I've played. They change everything. They change the UI, they change the maps, the objectives, which is great. It's just each time they do that, I'm a little lost when I take breaks from the game. But this game is extremely addicting, because you can level up. You see my level here is 64. They just added an avatar. Not sure why, but here's an area where you can add your friends, create platoons or groups of people, and you can go into these objectives. Forge I've already showed you. So here we are in the test area. I'm not really a fan of this because you don't have an enemy to actually practice with, so I prefer the AI map area. But yeah, this just helps for the physics. Like if you've experimented with something kind of wonky, you can actually test it out here, but there's really no point. I'd rather go test with AI. So you'll notice the mech legs are not the fastest, but that's fine, because when you actually get up to the enemy Robocraft, you're quite tanky. So you have the not quite, but you have the tankiness of those tractors, the tractor wheels, or the tracks. But with the legs, you can actually hop around. So if there was a sniper up there, I'd be in trouble if I couldn't jump. So I'm avoiding a lot of those lasers. So the thing I love about the machine guns is there's really the ability to miss is almost impossible, whereas with the sniper or the plasma cannons, you have to be very accurate. And so if you're new to this game, I suggest you either use wheels or the mech legs if you're just starting out. And then as you get better and learn how the game works, you could try something like the sniper. So you can also see here with this tank, I'm just wailing away on him, and he's not really dying here. So, but yeah, the best strategy is to get behind them and avoid their shields. Try to shoot in the areas where there's blocks. It used to be that the each block color had a different varying strengths in previous versions of the game, but they've changed that. All the blocks are essentially the same, and you can color them however you want. Okay, so here's this is actually kind of boring, but it's just, as I said, a way to practice, build out your mech, test the physics, so you can see if I added rockets to this, I'd be able to jump higher, probably move forward faster. But all these guys are pretty tanky. Those tank tracks are close to any Robocraft with tank tracks are just going to be a pain in the ass to kill. So still working away on him here. But at the same time, being that I have mech legs, I'm also very tanky. Okay, I think you get the idea. I'll try to kill this guy real quick. But yeah, what I love about this game is you have an idea as to what you think would work. You then build it, you test it out, and if it doesn't work, you go back to the drawing board and you try again. Okay, so now we're in the team deathmatch. The objective here is usually capture their base, but
this is team deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win.
Okay.
The first team to reach the target total wins.
Yep. Okay, so we're just killing one another. So this is team deathmatch. We just kill one another. There's no objectives other than just, you know, trying to kill more of them than they kill us. So the one thing that I really like about the wheels, though, is it kind of gets you into the action very quickly. Just load up on shields in the front of your vehicle, and you don't really need too many in the back, so you can pretty much just race up on people. See, that guy's kind of like body blocking for his friend, but it's not going to help. Okay. So you want to go for the weak spots. If you notice, like the legs where there's no shield, I'm screwed. So this is when you start kind of hopping around just to avoid fire. It helps, and I'm screwed. So that's not good. Alright, here, let's try this again. We are currently tied. Looks like you can actually switch between two weapon types. That's new. I don't remember, that was not a thing in the past. That's pretty awesome, because previously you couldn't have more than one weapon type on your craft. Oh shit. Okay, he's 1 for 1. That's fine. 4 to 3. First one to 25 wins. But yeah, as I was saying, you could only have one weapon type. Pretty annoying. I'd have friends put on a cannon or a laser in culmination with their machine guns, and they just couldn't. They weren't allowed actually into the game. So it looks like that actually allows you to have the function of both, which is nice. I could see a lot of use for that. Okay, this guy is in trouble. So I noticed a lot of these smaller craft, you need to realize that you're going to be easily killable Usually need a lot more overshields. This guy is pissing me off. Another thing you want to do in terms of strategy, shoot their guns off first if you can. That way they're kind of a sitting duck. Another thing I do with this mech is I spin around, use the back side if they destroy too much of the front side, so they have to essentially kill me twice. But yeah, you just need to hit their weak points, get behind them, avoid their shields if you can. Just keep pegging the same area, and you'll start to break off pretty critical sections of their craft. And he's done. So let me spin this around. Oh, jeez. Okay, these guys are not doing so good. It's 10-3. Let's see, what kind of weapons does he have? Oh wow, those are new. I don't remember those. But yeah, I'm going to break those off if I can. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. So yeah, if you have an efficient design and you're a killing machine, you're obviously going to be an asset to your team. Like, I've seen one good Robocraft carry an entire team, just because he probably spent a lot of time re-engineering, and not only the re-engineering is important in this game, but you get good at, it's essentially a first-person shooter with some kind of Minecraft engineering aspect to it. But so we're getting pretty close here to winning. Yeah, the thing I hate about the mech legs is if I had wheels on this, I would just be flying up into him with the Tesla Ripper, and with the Tesla Ripper just cut him in half. So there's something to be said about the wheels. They're probably one of my maybe top 3 forms of movement. Because the mech legs, I wasn't doing a whole lot of jumping, but if you're jumping around, it is the most annoying thing to kill somebody jumping. Especially if they're using lasers or plasma cannons. Okay, he's done. So, I think you might have noticed, I thought I just saw someone heal me. It looked like I rejuvenated somehow. I was missing a leg. But see the sniper right there? That guy has machine guns and I believe it's called a rail cannon, or it used to be. Yeah, he's got a pretty good design there. He's also very stable. If you notice, he's not really moving around much. But if you're up here climbing with the legs, those are also very stable. But you want to have something stable. Like if you have wheels with a sniper, it's hard to shoot and snipe sometimes. But yeah, that's a good combination, which is a big part of the game, finding out what weaponry works for what types of movement, along with engineering the whole of your craft and all of that. Yeah, that was kind of a dumb move, letting them gang up on me like that, but we're gonna win, so it doesn't matter. 20-7. I don't know what's going on with their team, but that is fine with me. So let's see. But I currently do not have radar or a radar jammer on this, so I can't really see. But if I had that, not only would I jam their signal a little bit, I'd be able to see where they were before going around a corner, which can be quite a problem if you don't have those devices. And then the other really interesting things that they added, you know, like the cloaking and all of that. I should probably add that, but it's been a while since I came back to try this game again. I got pretty pissed off though, because through alpha and beta they had wiped all of my progress, and that obviously would make anybody angry, but you can't knock them for that because I knew it was beta and alpha at the time. But yeah, it's not fun restarting. But with this most recent live version, they haven't done that. They probably never ever will do that again, and I believe I'm level 64, but that's the part that can become addicting, is leveling up, getting more powerful. Team victory. Gold salvage crate. That's new. Don't remember that. Looks like they're copying Overwatch though. Whoa. Oh my god. A proto-seeker. I have no idea what that is. Fires protonium seeking bolts that lock on to a target. Sounds overpowered. Top laser blaster. I think I already have that. Tank tracks. Tank track bison. Slow but tanky as hell. Collect items. Sweet. Okay, just to show you that you can literally build anything you want in Robocraft, I'm gonna build something quite ridiculous right now. So, I'm gonna edit my craft. There is no craft. Let's start building something ridiculous. Let's see. I'm gonna build something so ridiculous right now. I've seen some things in this game that made me cry. It was so funny. I wish I had recorded it, but for example, I saw a mech warrior which was designed to look like a mother pushing around a baby, and the baby was holding a machine gun. Oh my god, it was hilarious. I've also seen some very peculiar things, like a giant flying swastika that drops bombs down on you. I'm pretty sure he got reported and potentially permanently banned from the game. But it's just cool to know that you can literally build anything that you can imagine. And that's why I love this game. Because I think we all have that sense of creativity that's been lacking in games where we can't do what we want. There's limitations. And this game allows you to have an idea and then bring it to fruition. And I think that's really powerful. And if you want to troll people, you can troll people. It's not, you know, fair to your team if you join them and you have a team not built for, you know, doing battle, but rather entertaining people. That's fine, but they're gonna be pissed at you. So, but what I am building here is essentially a giant cube. You can build anything as long as it is within this platform. This square here is the width, the length, and then the height goes up quite high, like all the way up there. So as you can see, I'm building something that looks pretty ridiculous, but as long as it fits within this cube that you see here, it goes. So I've even built moving garages. Like this is all walled off and with wheels, and then I will literally catch people. I'll catch the enemy in my bay, my little garage bay, on wheels, and they are stuck in there. But obviously, from an engineering standpoint, they just pretty much just destroy me, and it's a waste of time, but entertaining for me, I guess. So you can clearly see this is not going to perform well. This is just an exercise to show you that you can literally build whatever you want. So you can see where my weak points are. It's essentially the whole damn thing. The whole thing can just be destroyed in an instant, because any one of these little links here can just be broken, and the whole damn thing just falls apart. But that's okay.
Kill the enemy team to win.
The most ridiculous Robocraft in the game. And I'm gonna capture him and troll him. Where are you gonna go? Yeah, where are you gonna go? You're mine now. See, this would really piss people off. Your team. In terms of pissing off the enemy, they're just gonna light you up. So let's try to turn this thing around. Not really. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry. Luckily, that's not a real person. If I could spin this thing around, and there you have it. You effed. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this for you guys. The mech legs, not so exciting. The mech itself, not so exciting. I'm gonna make like a rover. Just throw a bunch of wheels and guns on it and go to town. This is just too slow. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna tear this thing apart, reuse all the pieces. Let me go to edit. Alright, this is gonna be quite sad, but worth it. Delete the whole thing, just gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. I am sorry. This is sad. Sad, but it's necessary. The design I had, not really working. I'm gonna sell those mech legs. Those things are so expensive. Salvage the mech legs, pawn them off, see what I can get for them. Okay, let's see. Mech legs. Oh geez, those don't look like they're worth crap. That's not right. Throw out the cube. Alright, we're gonna build out the frame. Let's make our frame. So, this eye channel in the middle, super important. This is the core of our craft. All strength is gonna come from the center. Grab the wheels. Let's see. Is that a good look? Oh my god, no. Okay, yeah, that's probably not gonna work. I'm probably gonna want to go with... That's a bit narrow. Let's throw a couple cubes in there for width. I'm thinking 3 cube width. Let's see, back it up. Let's see how I'm gonna do with 4 wheels. I don't have enough. I don't have enough cubits for the more than 4. And in terms of my probability of losing those wheels and having 0 mobility, very high. But what am I gonna do? Alright, let's just delete these. Need a front and back bumper. Alrighty. Front, back bumper. Okay, these connecting points are so crucial. You want to build around it, build a barrier, a protection, because this right here, somebody shoots right there, yeah, you're screwed. You're gonna lose a wheel. You're gonna be stranded. No one's gonna help you. Your life's gonna go downhill. Alright. That's looking pretty strong in terms of a frame. 3 cubes wide, got some protecting blocks, and I'm gonna throw in even more protection. So let's keep this going. Cover those connecting points. And even in here, more strength. You can never have enough strength. Yeah, can't really build in there. I would love to like totally encase that connecting point. Let's see here. Gotta make it all symmetrical. Now, this for like beginners, right? I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I've had a lot of experience in this game. And if you have the center as a core, everything connecting to it has more strength. Whereas if you just had, you know, none of these connecting points, you would have weak areas. You don't want to have a weak area to your craft. So I essentially make a giant block. This is for beginners that want to dominate. Go wheels, go machine gun. Don't worry about any of the other fancy stuff until you get this down. So I'm essentially riding around on a block with wheels with guns. Sounds ridiculous, but it works, trust me. So you're going to want to have a scoop, some kind of ramming angle. That way when you hit a mountain, you're not going to get stuck. Happened to me many times. Learn from experience, I guess. Build these out, grab another angle cube, bam, look at that. Perfect for ramming people in the backside. Alright, I'm missing something. I need guns, lots of guns. I need to use these shields. These ones, health 2100. 2100. Oh wow, those are all 2100. Okay. More changes I did not know about. So you can't obviously attach the shield on an angle like that. So remove them. Yeah, that is not working. A left and a left. So I need a right. Okay, I want to bring these in closer though. Because if you bring them in closer, it's tighter. Less blocks susceptible to damage. Had I gone with I went with an odd number of blocks. If I went with an even number of blocks, I wouldn't even have the space in the middle. But I usually put a gun in the middle. So let's put a block here for good measure. There we go. Maybe round that off a little bit. Okay, this is looking decent. Now you got to figure out where you're going to place the gun. gun's not going to fit there. Range of motion, it limits it. So let's elevate a little bit with a couple blocks, shall we? Now, if you're really smart, what you do is you build this out. You put the gun behind the shield where it connects, because a lot of people, they shoot for the joints. The joints as to where all this stuff attaches and connects. Unfortunately, range of motion, these are some pretty massive guns, not gonna lie. Alright. Now, you can either go higher in elevation or you can keep backing up the blocks until you get it to fit. It fits, thank God. So, if you notice, pretty protected other than the center, which, I mean, sue me, whatever. You can get other shields to totally block that off so those blocks aren't exposed. But for now, for this example, this is what I'm going with. Now, you want more guns, and you don't want the frontal guns. I've tried it, it doesn't work. You want the pivoting, the 360-degree pivoting guns. Because when someone gets behind you, you don't want to be screwed, so you want to have full range of motion. So, just keep going at an angle. One of these angles is going to get me to fit another gun in there. So, another gun. Let me go top down so I can see the full range of motion. Okay, it'll just turn red, and you know you can't place it there. I'm thinking that angle's kind of nice, right there. Grab another block. All right, let's do this again. Just don't worry about the positioning of the blocks. Just get them down. Figure out where. Now you want this to be symmetrical. See where the other gun can fit. Okay, I'm missing the block where it should be sitting, so let me place that in there. So this is a very low center of gravity craft, so the odds of tipping over is pretty limited. Wheels protected, 360-degree range of motion with the guns on the top. The downside, the wheels. I have 4 wheels. You want to have at least 3 or 4 on each side. That way, if you lose, like right now, I lose that back wheel, I am screwed. Quite literally, I'm screwed. So, alright. Is that right? No, it's not right. Put it one more. Is that right? That is right. So, now you've got 3 more guns to be placing in there. And this craft is going to be quite a bit longer, maybe out to here in the future. Got to save up for additional wheels, but that's okay. For this demonstration, this is perfect. Now when you start, you're not going to have the same level of guns and wheels as me, because they allowed me to keep some of my points and some of my my gear from previous times that I played. And yeah, you're going to start off with the really tiny baby guns and the tiny baby wheels, and that's okay. You got to work up to it with everything in life. Start out small and limited. Okay, here's another thing. This gun is shooting behind that gun, and you would think, oh, well, it probably just shoots them anyways. No, not true. You need to put a block, elevate it a little bit. That way you can still shoot them when they're right in front of you. So you put the gun there, back it up. It's not red, place it, and you want to do the same thing with the 2 additional guns on the left and right of it. So what I do to find placement, I just go side to side, side to side, side to side with these blocks. And then eventually it's out far enough to where it's not going to hit the range of motion of the other gun. And I probably want this gun to be up a bit closer, just because the back end of my vehicles. I'm running out of room here. When I get another 2 to 4 wheels, I will remake the craft, and that's something you're going to be continually doing, is battling, recrafting, battling, recrafting. So, if you don't get it right the first time, don't feel bad. You're going to be constantly tearing apart your craft. But that's great, because every time you learn, you recraft, you learn, you recraft. And once you figure out how all the movement works, how the machines work, then you'll be a killing machine. But then you got to get good at the FPS aspect of the game as well. Then you'll be unstoppable. So you can see the top portion of my, I don't know what you would even call this. I call it like a machining a rover with machine guns. I mean, it's not really a tank, so let me grab the rest of the blocks, fill in the spaces, fill in the gaps. Yeah, before the blocks used to have different levels of strength. They have one universal thing, and then it all scales according to the parts that are added to it. So they've made a lot of improvements, quality of life improvements in this game, because, man, like 2 years ago, this game, I think it might have been a year and a half ago, whatever, but this game, quality of life was less. Now it's so much easier to get in here, build, not have to, because before you would lose track of the blocks inside and be like, oh god, which block was stronger, which block was stronger, and then you'd have to dig into your machine, your craft, and delete those blocks and re-strengthen them. It was a pain in the ass, so this is so much better. But yeah, you see I can't build in there, otherwise I would. And you want some back protection. This is looking ridiculous, I'm sorry. I need more wheels. Now I want to paint it. Just click 2, and then you scroll, see what color you want. I'm limited in colors, got to unlock them, but that's fine. So just go around painting everything, or not, leave it white. But I like to have a festive looking vehicle. And just get all the paint down and make it one solid color or get fancy. I've seen some pretty radical looking designs, but the paint just makes it look that much more badass. So yeah, in the past, these blocks used to have colors already built into them. And so if you had an orange block, a blue block, whatever, it would have different varying levels of strength. That's what I was mentioning earlier. But now it's all white, all standard, all same strength. And with time, well, not with time, you add these components to it, it elevates the level of your craft, which is how they assess when they queue you in a battle. They queue you based on your guns, your wheels, and then here's some crazy things. I've seen people take super basic guns, or no, super basic wheels, super small frame, and then they throw the most gigantic, overpowered guns on it, and that allows them to go into a lower bracket map or match, because they assess you on the whole thing. They assess you on the overshields, they assess you on the wheels, the guns, all of that. And so if you go in with a two block craft with one giant ass gun on it, you can literally go around one-shotting people. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Now, I haven't played this game in a while. I'm going to be probably playing it every day here because of all the improvements, but in the past, that's what you could do. I'll have to double check on that. I'm pretty sure you can still do it that way. So you can see I'm all painted up. And then accent piece. Oh shoot. Let me go back to orange. Missed a block. Alright, let's not do that again. Bam, bam. If you want to get exotic. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Another shield. So some people, that's looking kind of stupid with the orange in the middle. I don't know what they were thinking. That's not a good look. So accent the stuff. Accent the wheels. So there you have it. It's a basic craft, and you're going to dominate people. It's not fancy. It doesn't have any of the extra stuff, but you're going to fly around the map. Just keep upgrading the rocket boosters, upgrading the wheels, keep the core solid, add the biggest ass guns you can, as many as you can. I'd say 6. I wouldn't go like with, I've done 9, but then I've done like 30. And I noticed 30, you don't get any more firepower. It's almost like they limit you in a way. Because each gun has to fire. And if you have too many, it's almost like the other gun hasn't hit its sequence of firing yet. And so the other guns can't be utilized. So I think the sweet spot is like 6 to 9 guns. And you're good. Just keep upgrading those. Don't worry about the volume. Worry about the quality. And 6 minimum, 9 maximum in terms of guns. But this right here, this craft right here will get you winning games, get you earning the new stuff, and then based on the new stuff, you can play around with all these different ideas that you have, which is like probably one of the most amazing parts of the game. Then go in and dominate people. So here we go. This right here is probably one of my favorite game modes, the Battle Arena. It's pretty basic, but still enjoyable. you essentially just go and you try to capture their plutonium reactor on their side of the base, and all these little mini ones on, you can see them on the mini map. They start out neutral, you go in, you capture them. Pretty self-explanatory. So there it is. The purple. Blue and red makes purple. So which one will it be? Last time our team got it in about 2 seconds. But yeah, I'm thinking 9 guns would be better. And 6 to 8 wheels total. Because if you lose 1 wheel, you're just... you're shit out of luck. Alright, come on. Oh jeez, you want to prioritize the people shooting you first? Probably a good idea. Yeah. Come on. How? Oh my god, I'm in trouble. That guy's focus firing me. Yeah, you want to line of sight and stay with your group. Ooh, wow. That is a nice looking craft. Alrighty. Let's try this again. What is that? Oh my god. Yeah, I need more wheels. I need to elongate this craft. It's too short for the mobility that it has in the back. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow, he's booking it with those mech legs. I couldn't get my mech to move that fast. I don't know. What has he got? What do you have? What is making you faster than my mech? Does he have rockets? Oh god. I have no acceleration to get up this hill. How sad. Let's get this guy. See, because I have radar, I can see him through the mountain. Oh jeez, he's not there. Oh, this mobility is making me angry. So angry. Look at this. Like, I need to make it longer, but I don't have the resources. Well, not longer, but I need more wheels. Yeah. Shooting me from behind, that's not working for me. And I have no guns. Sweet. Can you get him for me? Can you take care of that trash for me? Come on. Come on. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I needed the straight wheels. You know what? I'm like 2 seconds from quitting. Look at this. I can't even stay straight. It's pissing me off. Alright, I'm gonna just try to capture that. And then work on my craft later tomorrow. Alright. Oh, nope, they're not gonna let me get it. No, I should probably focus on him. Or these. Come on. Come on. Wow. Come on, please, God. Oh my god, I'm gonna die before I can even capture this damn thing. Come on. Oh god, thank you. Got me a fusion tower, no big deal. Alright, you're in trouble. Wow. That gun is pretty badass, whatever he's shooting me with. Oh. It's a sitting duck now. That's the problem with the flying craft. Yeah, you're gone. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just keep bobbing around. And you're dead. Ooh, am I getting heals? Or am I getting shot? I'm not sure which. Yep. You're in trouble. Maybe not. Ooh. Stop moving! Oh my god. now he's running away. Look at this. Can't even get up to him. I'm about to cry. I am so frustrated right now. He's got a big tanky buddy blocking him off. Yeah, you did. And you did. And turning around. Oh, he's got an overshield he's hiding behind, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna go up in there. Alright. Nope, no guns. I'm out of here. Or kind of, maybe. Get up off me. No, I'm dead. That's a pretty badass craft. Ooh, tank sniper. He used the hover blades to crawl up there, apparently. That is awesome. Alright. I'm done for now.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Have we voted to surrender yet? I'm gonna keep working on my craft.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
I'm stuck.
Your top
Center of gravity is important.
under attack.
The wheelbase. Ooh, helicopter.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack. Your top fusion tower is under attack.
And you
Your
did.
bottom fusion
Just,
tower
there you
is
go.
under attack.
Just die. Stay still. Ooh, shoot out the blades. Shoot out the blades. Come on. Oh my god, no. Just die already. Oh my god, he line of sighted me.
Your bottom fusion
Come on.
tower is under attack.
Oh my god.
Fusion tower is under
I am so frustrated. Damn you. Yeah, I am in trouble. Getting the hell out of here. Get me the hell out of here. Nope, I'm dead.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
Wow, look at that. That is an incredible craft. Ooh. Look at that. Oh my god.
Your top fusion
So
tower is
amazing.
under attack.
Oh, he just rains hell down from above. That is an amazing craft right there. I don't know what is attached to it,
Captured the enemy's
but
middle
my
fusion
god.
tower.
Yeah, one little hit on those
Activated.
Hellblades, he's
Your top fusion
he's in
tower
trouble.
is under attack. Your bottom fusion tower is under
Your bottom
attack.
fusion tower is under attack. You might want
Your
to
top
move.
fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
I think we're winning.
Your bottom fusion tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
that is an amazing strategy.
Your middle fusion
Okay, well there you have it, RoboCraft. I showed you some of the maps, or the game modes. I got to show you one of my crafts from a long time ago, some new craft I made in like 5-10 minutes. Obviously I need to work on it. This game is a lot of fun. It's a game that I've played I think for 2 years now. I remember alpha and beta, and it's had an incredible amount of changes to it, all very amazing, awesome changes that made the game even more intricate and dynamic. There's a lot going on with this game, and if you like first-person shooters, if you like building or engineering things, it can be an extraordinarily addictive game. You start off like at level 1. I think it goes to 100. I'm level 64 at the moment. I need to keep working on that. But there's a lot of potential for this game, and as it continues to progress, I believe the game's just going to get better and better. Alright, so if you like this basic review of RoboCraft, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you want. Peace.